Ida Lupino was a trailblazing figure in Hollywood's golden age, known for her work both in front of and behind the camera. Born in London in 1918, Lupino moved to the United States in her early 20s to pursue a career in acting. She quickly made a name for herself as a talented and versatile performer, appearing in numerous films throughout the 1930s and 1940s. But Lupino wasn't content to simply act in other people's movies. She had a vision for the kinds of stories she wanted to tell, and in the early 1950s, she became one of the only women working as a director in Hollywood at the time. Over the course of her career, Lupino directed a number of groundbreaking films that tackle taboo subjects such as rape, unwanted pregnancy, and mental illness. Lupino's work as a director helped pave the way for future generations of female filmmakers, and her contributions to the industry continue to be celebrated today. She was truly a pioneer in every sense of the word, and her legacy continues to inspire and influence filmmakers around the world. Ida Lupino was a groundbreaking actress, singer, and director who made her mark in Hollywood during the 1930s and 1940s. She starred in over 50 films and became one of the few women to direct films in Hollywood during that time. You might recognize her from movies like High Sierra and The Hitchhiker. Do you remember the first Ida Lupino film or TV show you ever saw? When did you first become aware of this classic star? We'd love to hear about your experiences and memories related to Ida Lupino in the comments below. Throughout this video, we'll be sharing some surprising, humorous, and poignant facts about Ida Lupino's life and career. So, keep watching to learn more about this trailblazing actress and director. Ida Lupino, born in London in 1918, was the daughter of a successful stage actor, Stanley Lupino. She was exposed to the world of acting from a young age. Her mother, Connie O'Shea, was also an actress, and her grandmother, Lupino Lane, was a music hall performer. This family background in performing arts greatly influenced Ida's career path. Ida's father, Stanley, was a significant influence on her. He encouraged her to pursue acting and helped her develop her skills. Ida's upbringing was unconventional, with her father often involving her in his theatrical productions. She made her stage debut at the age of 10 and her film debut at 15. Ida's early exposure to acting was not limited to the stage. She was also influenced by early film stars like Greta Garbo and Marlene Dietrich. She admired their screen presence and the way they commanded attention. Ida once said, "I decided I wanted to be an actress after seeing Greta Garbo in A Woman of Affairs. I was so impressed by her beauty and the way she moved." In the 1930s, Ida moved to Hollywood and began her film career in earnest. She was initially typecast as a tough girl due to her strong screen presence. However, she was determined to break out of this mold and demonstrate her versatility as an actress. She studied under acting coach Charles Laughton, who became a mentor and had a significant influence on her career. Under Laughton's guidance, Ida developed her acting skills and began to take on more diverse roles. In summary, Ida Lupino's family background in performing arts, early exposure to stage and film, and mentors like Stanley Lupino and Charles Laughton significantly influenced her career as an actress. Ida Lupino was a trailblazing actress and filmmaker known for her work in both Hollywood and independent cinema. She started her career in the 1930s and quickly became a well-known actress, appearing in films such as They Drive by Night, High Sierra, and The Hard Way. In the 1940s, she began directing and producing her own films, becoming one of the few female directors in Hollywood at the time. Some of her most well-known directorial projects include The Hitchhiker, The Bigamist, and The Trouble with Angels. She also directed and starred in the groundbreaking television series The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet in Forest Star Playhouse. For those new to Lupino's work, The Hitchhiker is a must-watch. This film noir follows the story of two men who pick up a hitchhiker, not realizing he is a dangerous criminal on the run. Lupino's direction and the film's tense atmosphere make it a standout in the genre. Another great film is The Bigamist, a drama about a man who leads a double life with 2 wives and 2 families. Lupino's nuanced direction and the strong performances from the cast make this film a compelling watch. The Trouble with Angels is a comedy that follows the story of 2 mischievous girls at a Catholic boarding school. Lupino's direction and the film's lighthearted tone make it a fun and entertaining watch. In conclusion, Ida Lupino was a groundbreaking actress and filmmaker known for her work in both Hollywood and independent cinema. Her most well-known directorial projects include The Hitchhiker, The Bigamist, and The Trouble with Angels. For those new to her work, The Hitchhiker and The Bigamist are must-watch films that showcase her talent as a director. Ida Lupino, born in London in 1918, discovered her passion for acting at a young age. Her father, Stanley Lupino, was a well-known comedian and actor, and her mother, Connie O'Shea, was a dancer and actress. Surrounded by the entertainment industry, Ida was captivated by the stage and screen. At the age of 12, Ida attended the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts Summer School, where she honed her acting skills. She later said, "I knew then that I wanted to be an actress, and I knew that I could be one." Ida's determination and talent were evident, and she began her professional career on stage in the late 1920s. Ida's breakthrough role came in 1933 when she starred in the British film Her First Affair. Her performance caught the attention of Hollywood, and she soon moved to the United States to pursue a career in film. Over the next few decades, Ida became a respected and accomplished actress, appearing in over 50 films, including The Light That Failed, High Sierra, and The Hitchhiker. Ida's passion for acting was fueled by her love for storytelling and her desire to connect with audiences. She once said, "I want to make people feel something. I want to make them laugh, cry, and think. That's what drives me as an actress." Ida's dedication to her craft and her ability to bring characters to life made her one of the most respected actresses of her time. Ida Lupino, a talented actress, demonstrated her writing skills in the film Private Hell 36, where she also starred as Lily Marlowe. Interestingly, the Emerald Club in the movie might have been named after her mother, Connie Emerald. Moreover, the little girl who appears at the start of the film is Ida's daughter with Howard Duff. In 1974, Ida planned to direct a biopic about Frances Farmer, with Glenda Jackson set to star. Unfortunately, the film was never made. Despite this, Ida's impact on the industry as an actress and director remains noteworthy. Ida Lupino, an actress born in 1918, faced significant challenges in her early career. Financial struggles were a constant obstacle, as her family often struggled to make ends meet. Despite these hardships, Ida's determination to become an actress never wavered. Industry skepticism was another hurdle for Lupino. As a young actress, she was often dismissed as just another pretty face. However, Ida refused to be defined by others' expectations. She worked tirelessly to hone her craft, studying acting and developing her skills. Lupino's resilience and determination paid off. She became a successful actress, known for her powerful performances and commanding presence on screen. But Ida didn't stop there. She also became a pioneering director, breaking barriers in an industry dominated by men. To overcome the obstacles she faced, Lupino had to be creative. She formed her own production company, allowing her to have more control over her career and the projects she worked on. This move was bold and groundbreaking, paving the way for future generations of female filmmakers. Ida Lupino's story is one of perseverance and determination. Despite facing financial struggles and industry skepticism, she never gave up on her dreams. Instead, she found creative solutions to overcome these hurdles and became a successful actress and director, leaving a lasting legacy in the world of film. Ida Lupino, an accomplished actress, is known for her role as Lana Carlson in They Drive by Night, where she starred alongside Alan Hale. Interestingly, years later, she directed Hale's son, Alan Hale Jr., in several episodes of Gilligan's Island. In Italy, Lupino's films were often dubbed by Lydia Simonski, Renata Marini, or Rosetta Calavetta. Clelia Bernacchi dubbed her in Hollywood Canteen. Lupino was 5 years younger than her ex-husband, Howard Duff, and outlived him by the same margin. Their careers overlapped, with Lupino's movie career starting in the early 1930s and Duff's beginning in the late 1940s. Despite their different career trajectories, they shared a significant part of their lives together. Ida Lupino, a groundbreaking actress and director, experienced several turning points in her career. In 1940, she starred in They Drive by Night, which brought her significant recognition and led to her being dubbed the English Susan Hayward by the press. This film marked a pivotal moment, establishing her as a formidable talent in Hollywood. Lupino's career took another turn when she founded her own production company, The Filmmakers, in the 1940s. As one of the few female directors of her time, she challenged gender norms and made a significant impact on the industry. Her directorial debut, Not Wanted, received critical acclaim for its sensitive portrayal of unwed mothers, a taboo subject for the time. Critics and collaborators alike praised Lupino's work for its emotional depth and social relevance. Actor Howard Duff, who starred in Private Hell 36, directed by Lupino, noted her ability to create a wonderful, creative, and giving atmosphere on set. Her innovative approach to filmmaking and her willingness to tackle challenging subjects set her apart from her peers and solidified her status as a trailblazer in the industry. In addition to her directorial work, Lupino continued to act in films and television shows throughout her career. In the 1950s, she appeared in the popular series The Twilight Zone and Alfred Hitchcock Presents, further solidifying her status as a versatile and enduring talent. Overall, Ida Lupino's career was marked by groundbreaking projects and a willingness to push boundaries. Her contributions to both acting and directing continue to resonate with audiences and inspire future generations of filmmakers. Ida Lupino was a notable actress and director who preferred to keep her two roles separate. However, she made an exception with The Bigamist in 1953, where she both starred and directed. In the film While the City Sleeps, she played Mildred Honor, but her real-life husband, Howard Duff, did not share any scenes with her. Born in London, Lupino started her acting career at a young age and moved to Hollywood in the 1930s. She gained recognition for her work in films such as The Light That Failed and They Drive by Night. In the 1940s, Lupino turned her attention to directing and became one of the few female directors in Hollywood at the time. As a director, Lupino focused on social issues and made films that tackled topics such as rape, unwed motherhood, and bigamy. She co-founded an independent production company, The Filmmakers, and directed films like Not Wanted, Never Fear, and The Hitchhiker. Lupino's work as a director was groundbreaking, and she paved the way for future female filmmakers. Despite facing challenges in a male-dominated industry, she continued to make films that reflected her vision and social concerns. Her contributions to the film industry as an actress and director will always be remembered. Ida Lupino, a groundbreaking actress and director, had a unique artistic vision and process. As an actress, she brought depth and intensity to her roles, often choosing complex and unconventional characters. She was known for her naturalistic acting style, which was a departure from the overly dramatic performances common in her era. Lupino's directing style was also distinctive. She was one of the few female directors working in Hollywood during the 1940s and 1950s. Her films often tackled social issues that were considered taboo at the time, such as rape, unwanted pregnancy, and mental illness. She approached these topics with sensitivity and nuance, refusing to sensationalize them or provide easy answers. Lupino's personal experiences and worldview were deeply reflected in her work. As a woman working in a male-dominated industry, she often faced discrimination and marginalization. This fueled her desire to tell stories that centered on women's experiences and highlighted their struggles and resilience. She also drew from her own life when creating her films, often drawing on her experiences as a woman and an artist to inform her storytelling. Lupino's artistic vision and process were characterized by her courage, creativity, and commitment to authenticity. She was a trailblazer who pushed boundaries and challenged conventions, leaving a lasting impact on the film industry and on the art of storytelling. Ida Lupino, a prominent figure in Hollywood's golden age, attended the country dance in the film Outrage, and discussed it on the radio with Eleanor Roosevelt-Tennant before that. She played Anne Brandon in The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, a role that revived her career, which was on the decline. Interestingly, it was her radio performance on Orson Welles' Mercury Theater of the Air that caught the attention of a Fox casting agent, impressed by her clear voice and mid-Atlantic delivery. Lupino's career and contributions have been profiled in Killer Tomatoes' 15 Tough Film Dames by Ray Hagen and Laura Wagner, highlighting her significant role in Hollywood's history. Ida Lupino was a groundbreaking actress and filmmaker who made significant contributions to the film industry. As an actress, she was known for her powerful and emotional performances in films like They Drive by Night and High Sierra. Lupino's ability to portray complex and nuanced characters had a significant impact on the industry and inspired many actresses who followed in her footsteps. In addition to her acting career, Lupino also became one of the few female film directors of her time. She directed films that tackled social issues such as sexual assault, illegal abortion, and racism, which were considered taboo subjects in Hollywood at the time. Lupino's willingness to take on controversial topics and her innovative filmmaking techniques influenced future filmmakers and helped to pave the way for more women to enter the industry. According to film historian Jeanine Basinger, Ida Lupino was a trailblazer, a woman who refused to be limited by the traditional roles assigned to her. She was a talented actress, a brave director, and a true pioneer. Actress and director Ava DuVernay has also cited Lupino as an inspiration, saying Ida Lupino's work as a director was groundbreaking. She told stories that mattered, stories that needed to be told, and she did it with a unique and powerful voice. She is a true inspiration. Lupino's impact and influence can still be felt in the industry today, with many filmmakers and actresses continuing to be inspired by her work and her unwavering commitment to telling important stories. As filmmaker Miranda July puts it, Ida Lupino's work is a reminder that film has the power to challenge, to provoke, and to inspire. She was a true original, and her legacy continues to resonate today. Ida Lupino's house in North Hollywood was featured in Hollywood Mouth 3. She was actively involved with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. In the film High Sierra, Lupino struggled to cry in a scene, but co-star Humphrey Bogart encouraged her. Despite this, she disliked his treatment and declined another role with him. Ida Lupino, a renowned actress, also had a rich personal life that informed her work and values. She was known for her strong-willed and independent personality, which was reflected in the characters she played on screen. Lupino was passionate about women's rights and often portrayed complex and multidimensional female characters, challenging the traditional gender norms of her time. Lupino was also a philanthropist and was involved in various charitable causes. She was particularly interested in supporting cancer researchers and was a prominent supporter of the American Cancer Society. Lupino's personal experiences with cancer, having lost her sister to the disease, fueled her passion for this cause. In addition to her acting and philanthropic efforts, Lupino was also a talented director and producer. She became the first woman to direct the film noir The Hitchhiker and was known for her ability to tackle difficult and taboo subjects in her work. Lupino's personal values and interests, including her commitment to social justice and women's rights, were always at the forefront of her creative endeavors. Lupino's contributions to the entertainment industry and her philanthropic efforts have left a lasting impact, inspiring future generations of artists and activists to use their talents to make a difference in the world. Her life and work serve as a testament to the power of art and activism to bring about positive change. Ida Lupino's acting career included notable roles in High Sierra and Private Hell 36. In High Sierra, due to her rising fame from They Drive by Night, associate producer Mark Hellinger suggested she received top billing over Humphrey Bogart. However, Bogart's performance established him as a star, and later releases billed him above Lupino. In outrage, Mala Powers was made up to resemble Lupino. In Private Hell 36, Lupino, who co-produced the film, had disagreements with director Don Siegel over camera shots, demonstrating the challenges that came with her production role. Ida Lupino left a lasting impact on the film industry as an actress, director, and screenwriter. She was a trailblazer, breaking gender norms by becoming one of the few female directors in Hollywood during the 1940s and 1950s. Lupino's work addressed important social issues, such as women's rights, poverty, and healthcare, which added depth and meaning to her films. For those aspiring to follow in her footsteps, Lupino would likely advise them to be fearless and persistent in pursuing their goals. She once said, "There's no excuse for an artist to be bored in this day and age. This suggests that there are endless opportunities for creativity and innovation in the industry. Lupino would also encourage aspiring professionals to use their voices and tell stories that matter. She was not afraid to tackle controversial subjects and used her platform to shed light on important issues. Furthermore, Lupino's legacy teaches us the importance of breaking barriers and pushing boundaries. She proved that women can excel in traditionally male-dominated fields and paved the way for future generations of female directors and screenwriters. In conclusion, Ida Lupino's contributions to the film industry continue to inspire and influence aspiring professionals today. Her advice to be fearless, persistent, and socially conscious serves as a roadmap for those looking to make their mark in the industry. Ida Lupino, a prominent figure in Hollywood's golden age, was known for her striking performances. Despite an unusual challenge, she was almost completely bald. This didn't stop her from delivering compelling characters, such as Marie Garson in High Sierra. However, she was irritated by Humphrey Bogart's constant sarcasm during filming. In They Drive by Night, Lupino played Lana Carlson, reconnecting with George Raft, who she had previously worked with in Yours for the Asking. Despite the challenges, Lupino's dedication to her craft and her ability to build strong on-screen relationships made her a respected and admired actress. Her baldness was never an obstacle, but a unique aspect of her powerful presence. Ida Lupino was a trailblazing actress and filmmaker known for her intense and emotional performances. She started her career in the 1930s and quickly making a name for herself in Hollywood. In the 1940s, she began directing and producing her own films, becoming one of the only women in Hollywood to do so at the time. Lupino's work was innovative and groundbreaking, often tackling social issues that were considered taboo, such as rape, unwanted pregnancy, and mental health. She didn't shy away from difficult topics and approached them with sensitivity and nuance. Despite facing numerous challenges and obstacles in the male-dominated industry, Lupino persisted, leaving a lasting impact on the entertainment world. Her work continues to inspire and influence filmmakers today, and her passion for storytelling serves as a reminder of the power of creativity and perseverance. Lupino's legacy is a testament to the importance of diverse voices in the industry. Her innovative and daring approach to filmmaking has left an indelible mark on the entertainment world, and her enduring impact is a reminder of the importance of taking risks and pushing boundaries. Through her work, Lupino has shown us that with passion and perseverance, we can create something truly remarkable. Ida Lupino's role in King's Row was replaced by Betty Field when Warner Brothers loaned Lupino to 20th Century Fox for 2 films. However, Lupino left her mark as Cassandra Tower in the original script. In 1944, the Screen Guild Theater broadcast a radio adaptation of High Sierra, where Lupino reprised her film role as Marie Garson alongside Humphrey Bogart. Lupino later played Mildred Donner in While the City Sleeps. Interestingly, 3 of the film's actors, including Lupino, portrayed villains in the 1966 Batman series. Vincent Price played Egghead, Ida Lupino played Dr. Cassandra, and George Sanders played Mr. Freeze. Despite being replaced in King's Row, Lupino's impact in High Sierra and While the City Sleeps remains noteworthy. Ida Lupino, a strong-willed actress like Bette Davis, often rejected roles offered to her by Warner Brothers, leading to her suspension. These breaks allowed her to learn about directing, making her a pioneer for women filmmakers and the second woman to join the Directors Guild. Lupino was a close friend of Thelma Todd and hosted a party for her at the Trocadero on December 14, 1935. Sadly, 2 days later, Todd was found dead in her car, still wearing the gown from the party. Ida Lupino's contributions to the entertainment industry were significant, earning her 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for motion pictures at 68821 Hollywood Boulevard and for television at 18724 Vine Street in Hollywood, California. Ida Lupino's birth year is often recorded as 1914, but there's speculation that she may have been born earlier due to her mature appearance in her early films. She made her film debut in 1934, and her career continued to flourish. Lupino is particularly known for her role as Mary Malden in the film On Dangerous Ground, where she took over directorial duties for several days when Nicholas Ray fell ill. In the film High Sierra, Lupino played the character Marie Garson, which marked the last movie Humphrey Bogart made before becoming a top-billed actor. The studio decided to give Lupino top billing due to her popularity from the film They Drive by Night, causing some tension with Bogart, who was unhappy about receiving second billing. Despite this, Lupino's performance was highly regarded, and her impact on the film industry remained significant. Ida Lupino, a notable figure in Hollywood's golden age, made her arrival in the United States from England in 1933 at the age of 15. Even at a young age, her passion for acting was evident as she had her father build a theater for her, and her sister when she was just 10 years old. This early exposure to the world of theater led to the development of her skills and knowledge in acting, which later helped her in her directorial career. In 1949, Lupino co-founded the Filmmakers, a production company responsible for producing several films for RKO. One of these films was Outrage, where Lupino attended the country dance as an actress. Her skills as a director were highly regarded by her peers, with Richard Boone praising her ability to stimulate actors and help them break out of acting patterns in a weekly show. Lupino's impact on the film industry went beyond her acting and directorial work. Her early experiences in theater and her passion for the craft allowed her to develop a deep understanding of acting, which she used to help other actors. Her contributions to the industry continue to be recognized and appreciated by many, making her a significant figure in Hollywood's history. Ida Lupino, born to a family of entertainers, had a connection to show business from the start. Her father, Stanley Lupino, was a British revue star and film comedian, and her mother, Connie Emerald, was an actress. Ida's paternal ancestors originated from Bologna, Italy, while her mother was of Irish descent, with the surname O'Shea. In 1934, the Los Angeles area faced a polio epidemic, and Ida was among those affected, contracting a mild case of the disease. Thankfully, she received serum treatment and recovered within a couple of months. Ida Lupino's acting career included a notable role as Lana Carlson in the film They Drive by Night. Interestingly, 2 decades later, Lupino directed Alan Hale Jr., who played the skipper in Gilligan's Island. Alan Hale Jr. was the son of Alan Hale, who had starred alongside Ida in They Drive by Night. These facts highlight Ida Lupino's significant contributions to the film industry, both as an actress and a director, and her connections to notable figures in Hollywood. Ida Lupino's image graces the cover of the 2015 music CD, Electro Swing Romanade. Lupino, a prominent figure in Hollywood's golden age, shared the screen with Thomas Mitchell in the 1956 film While the City Sleeps. Their on-screen chemistry was not new, as they had previously worked together in Out of the Fog in 1941, where Mitchell played Lupino's father. Lupino formed a close friendship with Mala Powers, whom she directed in the 1950 film Outrage. After Lupino's death in 1995, Powers was appointed as the executor of her estate. Lupino was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale, California. Their enduring friendship is a testament to the lasting bonds formed in Hollywood. Ida Lupino, a talented actress, took on the role of Lily Marlowe in the film Private Hell 36. During the film's production, Lupino was married to actor Howard Duff, with whom she had a daughter, Bridget Myrla Duff, on April 23, 1952. Bridget, who weighed only 4 pounds at birth, faced complications and nearly died. Apart from her acting career, Lupino's legacy extended to the world of music. In 1965, musician Paul Bley recorded a song titled Ida Lupino, composed by his wife, Carla Bley, for his album Closer. The song paid tribute to Lupino's significant influence in both film and music. In summary, Ida Lupino was an accomplished actress who, while working on Private Hell 36, became a mother to Bridget Myrla Duff. Her impact reached beyond acting, as evidenced by Paul Bley's musical tribute to her in 1965. In 1974, there was a plan for Ida Lupino to direct a biographical film about Frances Farmer, with Glenda Jackson set to star. Unfortunately, the project never came to fruition. Lupino, an accomplished actress, had a notable connection to the film Bordertown. In The Hard Way, she stands in front of a movie poster for Bordertown at the 34-minute mark. Interestingly, the role Lupino plays in The Hard Way was originally offered to Bette Davis, who turned it down. Lupino's career extended beyond acting, and she also worked as a director. She gave Sam Peckinpah, who lived in a shack behind her property, a chance to work on her series Mr. Adams and Eve. As a way to repay her kindness, Peckinpah cast Lupino in Junior Bonner years later. Lupino's performance as Elvira Bonner in the film is yet another testament to her versatility as an actress. Ida Lupino, known for her role as Mistress Skinner in The Food of the Gods, had a prolific career in the film industry. Her last movie, My Boys Are Good Boys, also featured Ralph Meeker. In addition to her acting, Lupino made her mark as a director. Two of her films, Outrage and The Hitchhiker, have been recognized by the Library of Congress for their cultural, historical, and aesthetic significance. Lupino came from a family deeply rooted in the entertainment industry. She was the sister of Rita Lupino and had close family ties to actors Richard Lupino, Lori Lupino Lane, Wallace Lupino, and Lupino Lane. It's worth noting that Lupino's contributions to the film industry extended beyond her acting and directing roles. Her work continues to be celebrated and studied for its cultural impact and historical importance. Ida Lupino's acting career was marked by powerful performances that left a lasting impression. In 1943, she won the New York Film Critics Award for Best Actress for her role as Mistress Helen Chernin in The Hard Way. A few years later, she took on the part of Mildred Donner in While the City Sleeps, where she starred alongside her friend Thomas Mitchell, with whom she had a contentious relationship in the film Moontide. Lupino's talents extended beyond acting, as she became the only person to both appear in and direct episodes of The Twilight Zone. She acted in the 16mm Shrine and directed The Masks, making her the only woman to have directed an episode of the series. Her contributions to the show were significant, as she brought a unique perspective to both her acting and directing roles. Overall, Ida Lupino's impact on the film and television industry was substantial, and her work continues to be celebrated by audiences today. Ida Lupino was not just an actress, but also a groundbreaking director and producer in Hollywood's golden age. However, her life was marked by a tragic event that occurred when she was only 17. Ida's father, Stanley Lupino, was a well-known comedian and actor in England, and Ida had followed in his footsteps, pursuing a career in acting. One day, while Ida was still a teenager, she received news that her father had been in a serious car accident. Ida rushed to his side, but unfortunately, Stanley did not survive. This sudden and devastating loss had a profound impact on Ida, and she later revealed that she had never fully recovered from the grief of losing her father at such a young age. Despite this tragedy, Ida went on to have a successful career in Hollywood, appearing in numerous films, and eventually transitioning to directing and producing. Her work as a director broke new ground for women in the industry, and she remains an important figure in the history of Hollywood. However, the loss of her father was a defining moment in her life, and one that she carried with her always. Ida Lupino was a trailblazing actress and filmmaker known for her powerful on-screen performances and groundbreaking work behind the camera. With a career spanning several decades, Lupino made a significant impact in the entertainment industry. As an actress, Lupino was known for her ability to portray complex and nuanced characters, captivating audiences with her emotional depth and range. She starred in a variety of films, from film noir classics like High Sierra to romantic comedies like The Light Touch. But Lupino didn't stop there. She also became one of the few female directors of her time, breaking down barriers and paving the way for future generations of women in film. She directed several groundbreaking films, including The Hitchhiker, which was the first film noir directed by a woman. Lupino's work continues to resonate with audiences today, and her legacy as a pioneering actress and filmmaker is an important one. We would love to hear your thoughts on Ida Lupino's work and legacy in the comments below. If you enjoyed this content, please consider liking and sharing it with others who may also be interested. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights and celebrations of the creative spirits shaping entertainment. Together, we can continue to honor the contributions of trailblazers like Ida Lupino and inspire future generations of artists and storytellers.